channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nicole and it's a pleasure to meet you. Today's video is going to be a little bit interesting because I am combining two of some of my favorite things in the whole wide world, fall and cleaning. Today we're doing an ultimate reset of my home, but since it's September, we are incorporating fall into it a little bit. So before we start this cleaning, it's time to go get a fall inspired drink. Whenever I am cleaning, I always love to make a little drink before I start just to get me going and motivated. But since I am cleaning all day today, I just really want to go out of the house and just grab something. I don't know about you guys, but when I leave the house before I start cleaning, I tend to be so much more motivated when I come back that I just am on a roll and I just don't stop. It is absolutely gloomy outside. It's been raining all morning, so I already know that today's going to be a very cozy cleaning video, which I'm actually quite happy about. So let's just leave and go get this drink. Hi, I'm picking up for Nicole.
I'll see you at the window.
Thank you.
Hi, you're pretty cool.
Yes.
You're very pretty, by the way.
Oh, thank you. So are you. Thank you so much.
How many days ago?
You too. Yay. Oh my god, she called me pretty. Look at this. Ooh. Let me park real quick and show you. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this beauty. She is absolutely stunning. I got a venti ice pumpkin cream chai with 6 pumps of brown sugar syrup. Look at that. That's my drink, and then I got a pumpkin loaf. Ooh. I already know what this tastes like. I used to get them all the time last year. This drink, I have no idea, and we're gonna try it. Let's see. So good. I do get iced chais and I always add brown sugar syrup to it, so this to me tastes exactly what I order all the time except just pumpkin, but I'm not complaining. I think it makes it taste like so much better. I like to add brown sugar syrup in my chais because it gives it that like seasonal boost for some reason. It just kind of reminds me always like of a Christmas drink, but now since there's pumpkin in here and a little bit of cinnamon on the top, it is the ultimate, like, instead of Christmas, it's fall, and then once Christmas comes around, then I'll just get my normal chai. Definitely very sweet, so if you have a sweet tooth, this is definitely a good drink for you. And this loaf is so good too. I'm kind of not happy because the line took so long, so by the time I got there, it's not warm anymore. It's still very good. So now that you know my drink order and what I have, let's go back home and start cleaning. room, which is the kitchen. The kitchen is one of the only rooms that does take a lot of time to clean because I'm in here every day and I'm cooking and using dishes every day. So the dishes tend to pile up as quick as normal. For those of you that have been kind of keeping up with my journey, you know that we don't have a dishwasher at the moment. Well, I could finally tell you that we do have a dishwasher. We bought it, but it's not installed yet because apparently we don't have a hookup to the dishwasher, so we have to have a plumber come in and, you know, hook it up for us, and he's just gonna install all of it so we don't have to worry about it. So that is taking a little while, but we are almost there. At least we're making progress and headway with this dishwasher because I'm just like losing my mind here. We're making progress, so that makes me happy. Yeah, we're just gonna wash some dishes and kind of deep clean this room. All right, look at this. These are all the dishes I washed. Over here too, look at that. I think the most struggling part about renovating is not having things that you actually need rather than wanting. For me right now in this time period, I would say a dishwasher is definitely more of a need than a want. Now, what I showed you right here is within a span of 24 hours, I would say, is this like pile up of dishes. Just because we use a lot of dishes right now in this time period, especially with a 1-year-old. She's eating solid foods now and she's drinking milk. So I have to wash all of her like plates and bowls dishes as well as her bottles. It does get overwhelming at times. I say we've moved in here about half a year now, so 6 months, and I've gotten into the routine of not having a dishwasher, but the more time goes on that I don't have one, the more irritable I get because washing dishes has become more of like an everyday thing in my routine for me. This takes a lot of time and then it cuts my time away from other priorities in the house. I'm just really glad that we have the dishwasher on hand now and all we have to do is just wait for it to get put in. But times like this really tests whether or not you are patient. If you are a Christian, you trust in God that in the right time he will provide for you your needs. It's really all about patience and how patient you can get. I can continue on to do these dishes for however long that it takes, but I'm just really happy that we're in the process of it. I feel a lot better now that the ball is rolling. I know that it's coming, so I'm a little less irritable now, if that makes sense. done with cleaning today. I have one more thing on my list, which is to sweep and mop the floors. I kind of wanted to explain my process a little bit because I'm not sure if I'm going to show absolutely everything. What I do is I have two separate mops. I have the O-Cider, it's like the bucket and mop, and then I have a Swiffer mop. And what I like to do is I like to use my Swiffer only in the bathrooms around the toilets because they have disposable pads that I can use. So I like to keep it a little more sanitary in the bathrooms. So I do that, and then I use my O-Cider mop pretty much all over the place. That's what I do when I mop. Now when I sweep all of the floors, and then I go over with my vacuum just to make sure I picked up everything. So I go over them twice before I mop, and then I mop. Judging by the time and how the floors look, I maybe will go in twice with the mop, but sometimes I just go in once if the floors just need a little bit of a mop, and that's it. I've been cleaning all day, and it's around evening time now, which is pretty good. I do not want to stay up late doing everything, so I'm just gonna say my goodbyes now. Just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because your support means the world to me. I love doing YouTube. I love cleaning. I love documenting my little journeys, so I really appreciate that you guys are here and you guys are watching and supporting in any way that you are. I really hope I see you guys in the next video, and let's finish the rest of this house.
Where did it go? The warmth and the smoke when we were standing in the parking lot. Your mother used to swear a lot. I got gum in my head, a crowd in my head, but you helped me filling in the blanks. I knew just where your mind was at, but guess whatever happens, happens. Now there's an awful lot of guessing. Say one thing we have in common. It's like my teachers cannot stop it. Now the mama suddenly comes small talk. Why the facade? Piecing apart back when your brother used to play guitar. We steal his songs and call them ours. Now gone, got in between. Never closer than how you've been, and I question my own sanity. If none of it was ever real, 'cause guess whatever happens,
I've been mopping this whole time, and I didn't realize that this can go further. You guys saw I was like mopping like this, like hunched over. Now it's much better. Now I don't have to break my back and do it.
say one thing we have in common. It's like my teachers cannot stop